How's it going, people? It is Liam Caddison here, and we're reacting to the final episode of Lucifer Season 4. What a remarkable season this has been. I feel like I am in a comfortable position to say that this has been my favourite season of the entirety of Lucifer so far, in my opinion. Like, it's funny, considering this season has the fewest amount of episodes, I feel like the pacing has remained really, really balanced, and the writing, as has always been a really, really great point for the show. It's been impeccable this season, and I am looking forward so much to how we're going to end Season 4, how we're going to set up things for the anticipated Season 5. That has been something that I have been wanting to get to for quite some time, because I know, of course, it came out during 2020, and it's recently concluded, I believe, for you guys. So I am really, really looking forward to getting to that point. But of course, we've got one more episode to traverse. Words. And yeah, after a hectic episode last time around, I am really looking forward to seeing what's going to happen with the fact that Father Kinley's body possessed, which is really good. Eve has been encouraged to have someone come for Lucifer so they could bring her and Lucifer to hell so she could be with him, because of course with the fact that she is not over Lucifer, she wants to be with him. And yeah, not reading the room with Maze falling for her, and it's crushing my heart. But maybe Eve will change her mind in this episode. Something will get Eve to read the room. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, we had quite a bit of hecticness with Lucifer as his devil form was slowly but surely emerging, and thankfully we found a fix. Whether it's going to be temporary or not remains to be seen, because I don't see that being as a permanent thing. I feel like that's just a little reprieve, I guess. So yeah, and then shit's going to hit the fan during this episode. So yeah, but there's also a Menadale to be concerned about, because of course Linda gave birth to her and a Menadale's child, who they are seemingly going to be calling Charlie, in memory of Charlotte, which is really, really nice. But Menadale's got plans to take him to the Silver City following episode 8 and whatnot. So yeah, quite a lot's going to be happening, and I'm really excited to see how we're going to wrap things up. So why don't we delve into the final episode of Season 4? If it's going to be anything like the, I guess, episode 24 of Season 3 for Lucifer, I'm scared. So yeah, but let's get into this final episode of Lucifer Season 4. Let's go. Oh man, everyone's getting in the groove of things. This is, I guess, the happy charm of the devil, right? Oh god, is that... Oh my goodness, what is this episode already? That just... I'm not complaining.
You okay? I thought you were on my side.
I was.
Too late for the ship to sail. Oh. Yep.
And even though in my heart I believe it's right, I know it's going to be painful.
Oh, right.
It's not going to be right, though, buddy.
Well, 79% of American boys are circumcised, so you'll be in the majority if you go that way. However, it does reduce sensation by about 32.8%, according to Dr. Oz. But just, weigh up the options and whether you snip it or skip it.
I love how that was Lucifer's go-to.
Oh, enjoy your child. Have him bring me when he's old enough to go to strip clubs.
I have to tell you, forgiving yourself, it's not as easy as you think. It doesn't happen overnight.
Well, if you were still my therapist, I might
You might have those bouts of,
But since you're not, bye-bye.
Of, regression.
You never heard the Mohala Squala?
Why, he's a rapper. Monopolize.
Yeah. Monopolize. Don't apologize.
Yeah, I get into.
Don't ask me for my size.
I'm with Chloe on this one. I'm not getting into it.
None of the accused.
Uh-oh. Damn, look at Father Kinley, though.
Back up quick. And then a few seconds later, Holler come out, all bloody and shit, with a knife sticking out his chest. He was happy.
This would be the possession, isn't it? Like,
Clam, bro. And tell him what you told me about the car. That's pretty whack too, right?
Kinley's being
Didn't you
possessed.
say they got in a pizza delivery car or some shit?
Yeah. Pazzo Popolo's Pizza. Right.
I mean, all he kept saying was, prophecy this, prophecy that. I've got a stupid accent. Makes me sound like a pirate. Anyway, he says that he needs help getting you back to hell. So, of course, Dromos, ever loyal.
Message
I did
received.
not hesitate. I came straight here to answer your call.
Yeah, well, you turn on the call.
Kinley's head is far greater, the work more interesting, and the liquor far superior. And I've just become an uncle, and someone needs to teach my nephew about sex, because I'm certainly not capable.
Wait.
How do you go, it seems?
I mean, Charlie's not technically an angel, but he is the child of a celestial, so what if?
All right. I think we might stay for a little bit.
Oh, there's no more possession.
Go on, Lucifer.
Time for all good demons to go home. Now.
Listen to your king.
Yes, my lord.
They're not gonna do it.
Into a monster.
Yes. But no.
There's no need for you to explain, I get it. Perhaps you should leave, Detective.
Great,
You
we're
never
back
know what might be triggered.
to square one.
We need to go to Linda's. Now.
They're after Charlie.
I was going to, but then I couldn't. What you said to me right before you went to sleep, I was just so confused.
Wait, they
and
said they cancelled
just
at the
needed to
last
clear my
minute?
head,
I
so
thought Amenadel told them to
we decided
cancel.
to go for a long walk, but then I handed Charlie to the night nurse.
The nurse
What? Yes, she was. She was rocking Charlie to sleep when I left.
I don't think it's God's job to stop the bad.
Free will.
I actually think he's there to give us the strength to get through it.
Oh, I'm glad that Ella's reigniting her faith in God, though. Because it has been a very, very sad subject.
Who the new king of hell? Yes, you are.
There we go. There we go. My worries have confirmed.
Lucifer who? Lucifer who?
Oh, no.
Can I cut its tongue out?
No, you may not.
What's
Fuck
going on?
you!
Like I said, change your plans.
Look, I summoned you here.
She's gonna realize she made a
Not
fucked up
terrorize some
mistake.
Poor innocent child. Listen to me.
Ugh.
I command you.
Fuck.
It seemed like a good idea at the time.
I don't think it was a good idea to begin
It was
with.
nonsense, you know. But he wouldn't budge. And then he gave me this idea that maybe if I could get you out of here, back to hell, that everything would be good again. I didn't mean for anyone to get hurt, especially not
I mean,
that
I
poor
believe
little
that with
baby.
Eve, but
My nephew, Eve.
Eve, how could you do this?
Really wish you'd have this epiphany before you let demons loose on Los Angeles.
yeah, it would have been helpful. But
Look, I understand that there's nothing
It's not
I
like
can
she
do
did
to
this
make
out of
up for what
malice.
I've done. But I'm gonna have to try. So that's why there's nothing you can do to stop me from going in there.
oh, she's gonna die, isn't she?
Very well. We'll just have to wait for my brother and maids to arrive.
Ah, speak of the angel.
Keeping the whole Earth thing to yourself
Give me my son!
over my dead body.
Oh, that's gonna be arranged.
That's right. It's already dead. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
but
have to get
Dromos. Come on, Maze. Come on, everyone. Let's kick their asses.
Mushy with the humans. It's disgusting.
Yeah, well, so is kidnapping. Oh my god, go on, Eve! Not happening. Oh my god! Yeah, run Eve, run Eve. Oh my god, like that slam! Oh my god! Chloe! Chloe! She really decked her!
That was amazing.
Ah, phew!
You see, this is what I'm talking about. It's so sweet.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Well, then why have you been so worried? Worried about my face, about all of it coming back?
I wasn't afraid of you. I was afraid of losing you. All this
Oh!
will take over. You forget about this place and then you'd forget about me.
Whoa, what the hell? Oh, yeah, you really got and pissed him off. You've gone and pissed him off. Holy shit. Damn, that was power. That was... I mean, he had to do that. He had to... Oh my goodness. Oh, look at her smile! Look at her smile!
You know, I keep trying to change myself to be
Appeal.
this person I think they want me to be.
I would never ask you to change, Eve.
I like who you are.
Be you
I don't
without
even
changing.
know who that is yet. I need to figure that out.
She's back! She is back!
No one will sacrifice themselves for this baby the way that you were just willing to do. No one will protect him like we will.
That parental love.
You were right. About the prophecy, we did get it wrong. It is about hell coming to Earth, and we may have stopped it now, but for how long?
That's
I
it,
need
though.
to keep them contained. They must have a king.
Oh, Lucifer's making a sacrifice himself. Oh.
Please don't go. I love you.
Oh! Oh my god!
Please don't leave.
My first love was never Eve.
Oh!
It was you, Chloe.
Oh my
It always has
god!
been.
We won, but at what cost? I hate it here. This is a sad sight to see. He's back on his throne. That is a really, really, you know, heartbreaking sight to see, as well as the fact that we got that confession out the way. And of course, Chloe was the first love. Because they've had their moments in Season 2 and Season 3, and of course, we had to have a moment in Season 4. But at what cost? just, though, the good thing about catching up and knowing that there's a season 5 and a season 6 is that what's going to happen, because Lucifer, surely this means Lucifer's got to come back, right? And, but with the fact that Lucifer's gone back to try and maintain any kind of, like, I guess, rebellion to Earth, I just need to think what's going to happen in terms of Lucifer it has to return. Like, I don't know. Because what's going to stop this invasion unless it's inevitable? That was a solid conclusion, in my opinion, to season 4 of Lucifer. And I don't know how to, like, I don't know which one. I think I still prefer season 3's finale compared to season 4. Like, there's a lot to absorb from this episode emotionally, and it was a very, very solid conclusion to what has been my favourite season. I feel like with everything that went down in the season 3 finale, it holds a real high spot with Chloe finding out, with the whole Cain and Lucifer situation, just everything. But we ended season 4 on a very, very eerie and really upsetting note, but also very strongly, a strong note as well, with, you know, the battle between Lucifer, Maze, Eve and Menadel versus the demons. That was really cool, and seeing how Lucifer commanded everyone. Chloe declaring her love to Lucifer and coming to that acceptance, as well as her being proud of Lucifer, which... Yep, my heart wasn't taking that. Like, just, there was a lot of emotions, and like I said, it was a very strong ending to what has been a very strong season. I even loved how different, you know, I guess the vessel of Father Kinley was. Of course, Dromos, is going to be different to Father Kinley, but it was just so eerie, like seeing Father Kinley be a factor this season, and just seeing how different his, I guess, character was with Dromos taking over him. So yeah, and honestly, I've just felt like this season has just been incredible. Like, it's amazing to see how impactful this season can still be with 10 episodes. Like, the quality didn't dwindle whatsoever. So and honestly, I know this is kind of ironic considering Lucifer had 26 episodes, but the quality still remained really, really incredible. But I could say that there are shows like on the CW that could take a leap from what Lucifer is doing. Like, you don't need 20 odd episodes, and like I said, there's that irony there. But the difference is, with Lucifer season 3 and, you know, the majority of the CW shows, like, watching Lucifer season 3, in my opinion, doesn't feel like a drag compared to the majority, like The Flash, for example. That feels like a drag at the minute. So, and it's just amazing how, like, this season has just gone by, in my opinion. And just the heightened tension with Amenadel and his plans, and then Charlie's gone missing, and you think you've lost respect. Honestly, I thought, like, Amenadel, like, as soon as they talked about, like, the carer that was supposed to look after Charlie whilst Linda and Amenadel had some R&R, I thought Amenadel would have contacted that person, like, yeah, don't come. So, yeah, but there was also, like, that worry when Lucifer relinquished his title, that, okay, are they going to go after Charlie? Which is, like, funny, because earlier on this season, I was worried about the whole prophecy relating to Charlie, like him being some kind of antichrist, I guess, role. And in the end, the demons went after Charlie to raise him, especially when Lucifer let slip. They wanted him to be the new ruler, with Lucifer relinquishing the title because of the fact that he was part angel. So, yeah, and I just really, really loved how everything just came about. Like I said, the final fight, should I say, with Lucifer and Co versus the demons was really incredible. especially when Lucifer had everyone bow down. Mace didn't bow down, though, and I'm wondering if that's because of the humanizing element that's resided in her. I mean, she has become more attached, if that makes sense. She's become more compassionate, and as we've seen her grow over the season, she's become a more humanized character. Whereas the demons that have just recently come from hell, they haven't had that. They have filled with hatred. So, yeah, but I really thought that was incredible, seeing Lucifer just, like, that was his most devilish, if anything, like, because you heard the voice be absolutely filled with terror in a sense. But what was really amazing, in a season that had Lucifer worry about how Chloe reacts to him, Chloe was so proud. She was like, that's my Lucifer, and I was so happy with that, with Chloe coming to that acceptance, like Chloe saying, I don't fear you. I like, what was really interesting with the admission later on is, I think she was going to say I love you before the demons decided to be the cockblocks of the century. And yeah, it was like a zombie apocalypse, really, with the way that, you know, she was reaching out, and then, yeah, Lucifer did what he had to do, and I'm glad that Chloe came to an acceptance, not just to prove to Lucifer that she is not scared of him, but also because this is the thing that Lucifer needed to do, because otherwise I don't know what would have happened. Lucifer quelling the masses was what was necessary in order to protect the ones he loved. So I really loved that. I'm really curious about what's going to happen with Lux, because now that Lucifer's gone, and like I said, I imagine an amount of time is going to pass to create that impact. I feel like, yeah. With Lucifer being gone, you just wonder what's going to happen to Lux. So, yeah. But yeah, I really thought that this was incredible. Yeah, it was just really amazing, and I really loved how Eve came to that realization that she was missing who she was when she was with Adam, I guess, and that there was a bit of resentment to what Eve did, understandably so. I mean, this is it. Eve had no malicious intent. She didn't want demons running amok on the earth and whatnot for the hell of it, just because, oh, like, there's an evil strand in her. It's again going back to her story being very sad and impactful about the fact that she's completely new to all of this situation, and it seems like there is the door open for her to be a part of season 5, with the fact that she said she needed to figure herself out, as well as the potential for, you know, maybe Maze and Eve to be together. You even had Maze said, I would accept you the way you are. You don't need to change for anyone. So there is the opening opportunity for Eve to potentially come back, seemingly, but we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But, like, Eve is wanting to figure herself out, which is great, because she doesn't need to change herself for anyone. She needs to be her own person. And yeah, I almost forgot as well. I really liked that piece at the beginning, the dance sequence. I really loved it, especially Dan. Like, obviously that was, I imagine, playing in Lucifer's head, and not in, like, it was not an actuality, I guess, that scene. But it was just so bizarre seeing Dan just, yeah. I need that. I need more of that. I want that to be, like, I don't know, some kind of seeds for season 5 or season 6, I don't care. But that was just really amazing. So, yeah, but honestly, I really loved how this season came out. Like, I feel like overall, especially with season 4, I feel like they have really developed the whole crime of the week situation and had it more layered to the main story, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like this season's crimes have added a layer to not just the stories of the season, but also the I feel like character developments that certain characters have been like yeah, they've been struggling with, like, whether it be Lucifer and the situations around him. Like, it's just been really, really incredible. So I feel like this season has really done an incredible job in terms of utilizing crime of the week. Like, even in this week when you had Holler, I think his name was, like, you thought, okay, it would deviate there, but it's all laying out this grand scheme for the demons to arise and whatnot, and take over these bodies. So yeah, so I really, really thought that was greatly utilized. But yeah, I really am glad that Amenadel also came around to his senses. I mean, it was the timing was terrible, of course, wasn't it, with the fact that Dromos and Co took the child, and yeah, nearly had him be appointed the, well, I wouldn't say ruler as of yet, because Dromos was talking about molding him. So yeah, but they were, of course, planning on appointing him to be the new ruler and whatnot, and grooming him to be in this position. So yeah, but yeah, I am really glad, because I didn't want to lose points for Amenadel, because I was worried I'm going to lose points for Amenadel with the distress he is putting on Linda and Co. And yeah, but it's really good that Amenadel came round to his senses, because like I said, I was going to lose points for him, because yeah, life has been a bit shitty with Caleb dying and Amenadel realizing that the world can be cruel, but it can also be very, very beautiful at the same time. And you're depriving Linda from being a mother, and yeah, it's only going to it's a very like, it would go into a very selfish direction, because you're not making anyone else involved in Charlie's life happy. You're only doing what you think is best for him, but you're depriving him from everyone else, from having him an opportunity to grow up on Earth, because that's what Linda would want. Linda would want to make sure that her son, like, whilst have a bit of celestial, I guess, DNA in him, still gets that opportunity to grow up like an ordinary human. So and most importantly, for her to be a mother to her son. So yeah, but yeah, I really, really thought that this was great. We have Ella back with her faith, which is really, really great to see, because it was really heartbreaking seeing Ella step away from faith. But it's really, really great to see her finally come to that acceptance that that, yeah, it shouldn't be an automatic, like, realizing about how God doesn't automatically make everything happy and whatnot, but he gives us that strength to push through. So I really, really am glad that Ella is seeing a bit of a new perspective, because she was in a bit of like, especially with Charlotte, she was in a bit of a struggle, and trying to comprehend why would this happen. And it's understandable, because like I said, I've been in that position where I have like, felt when I had a bit of faith, like, I had a bit of belief in faith, that why would this happen? What, like, if God was so benevolent, why would he allow things, I guess, like COVID? Well, that's an example. Of course, COVID didn't happen way back when, but you just imagine, like, if you were putting in Ella's perspective, you would just imagine, why would he allow COVID to happen? Why would he allow, like, children to die, etc.? So it's understandable why Ella would have that kind of belief, but it's also very, very sad as well. And for her to open up a new perspective is really, really is good progress, in my opinion. So yeah, but I'm really curious to see what happens with season 5. I am really excited as well. Like I said in the beginning, this has been something that I have been really hopeful to getting towards, and just think I'll be caught up soon. So, and by the time this is up on YouTube, I should be getting back into the bi-weekly thing with Once Upon a Time and Lucifer. So that will be like 2 episodes for one show 1 week, and then 2 episodes the next for the other show, and then yeah. So really, I won't have that, like, long, if anything, 10 weeks left of Lucifer, if anything, I'm not sure. So, yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting, and I need to decide what's going to kind of replace Lucifer until we get to season 6. So, yeah, but I'm about to embark on this journey that people have been very hopeful for me to get to for quite some time, and we're about to do this. So, like I said, though, I am very intrigued to see what's going to happen with season 5 and to see how Lucifer's going to escape the predicament that he's in, because he's made that sacrifice. But obviously, it's not like Lucifer's going to have to, like, emerge again. So, because, you know, the show's called Lucifer, and so, like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see how he can relinquish his obligations, but still quell the threat of the demons, like I said, unless it's inevitable that demons are going to surface and that's going to become a problem. But I don't think that's going to be the case. It's going to have to be a case of how is Lucifer going to relinquish things while still keeping the demons at bay, if that makes sense. So, yeah. But it will be very interesting to find out, as well as to see how season 5 does fare, because, like I said, this season, my favourite season, but will season 5 up the ante? Because this is kind of like a bit of a, I wouldn't say a reboot, but given the fact that this is on a different network, it's kind of like new terrain. It's kind of like a fresh start, and I feel like with season 4, this was a great push for Lucifer, and it's really shown that this show can make great strands. So hopefully season 5 can be on a similar level to what season 4, if anything better, to what season 4 provided. So yeah, but yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care. I will see you guys next time. Toodles!